Hey, it's Stunner in the City, and we are back. We are celebrating the birthday of Mimi the Great. It's Miss Mimi's birthday this weekend, and she turned 48. Mimi the Great is 48, and we are celebrating. It's Aries season, just in case you didn't know. And just to give you a little bit of information about Aries, we are fiery, we are passionate, we are leaders, and most of the time we are the boss wherever you go. We're running this shit. I'm just saying. So it's Aries season. Miss Mimi the Great. We're celebrating her birthday, and she's 48. I want to read some of the comments from Tanyelle. She says, "Happy pre-birthday, Mimi." Mika Diamond said, "Happy birthday, Mimi." And so let's get into it. Miss Mimi, what does this birthday mean to you?
Well, thank you for asking. No, this birthday means what the song said. When it's up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck, right? Like I said earlier, this would have been my brother's 50th birthday, and so in this I do in remembrance of him. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward, upward only. Period. And I ain't taking no prisoners. You want to come? Come on. I'll help you as much as I can. I don't mind pouring into people as long as they're willing to move. But this birthday is about being intentional about my moves, especially since I've realized that God has placed in my space very important people like Lisa, like meeting Tawana, like meeting and seeing her sister. What's her name? Christy. And there are others that he's placed in my space. So it will be a disservice if I don't take the reins and run. So it's a lot of stuff coming down the pipes. I can't tell y'all. I'm so excited. I'm actually going to do stuff that I've been talking about doing. So, and then also, I know if I don't. Yes, absolutely. It's on the positive side of doing the most. Okay. Right. The other stuff, y'all ain't going to know about that. But so there will be more hosting from me. I'm excited about that. I've got people calling for different types of events. So I'm really never thought I would ever be excited about holding the mic and standing in front of people. Who knew? Know, right? Never. It does, and then to get the feedback and, to see what it does for people. I'm excited about that. So if you need a host for an event, I'm your girl. I do fashion shows. I'm doing a panel in May. Hopefully everything goes well with everything else. And so that's it. This birthday is everything. We finna do this. Yes.
And you can show love by Cash App at $Miss Mimi 2, MYSSMEME2. It's scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Don't act like you didn't see it. Cash App. Minimum of $5. Minimum. I'm just saying. Every little bit helps. And nothing says I love you like cash. Cold hard moolah, baby, that mucho dinero. So anyway, we are going to talk a little bit about what we was talking about off camera, because I thought it was really good. We had a really good discussion. Now, everybody at the table is not single. Let me make that disclaimer now. But we are talking about dating in the age of shiggity. People who don't know what they want and act like they do know what they want. People who want to waste your time. So we're talking about dating. Who wants to start out? I mean, I could, but let somebody else start out.
I think the newest person on the panel should.
Oh my gosh. Just hand me the mic. Wow. I'm a little scared now.
Why are you scared? Don't
okay.
Be scared. Do your thing. Don't be scared.
I feel like I'm newly single, even though it's only been a year and a half now, maybe? Yeah, can you believe it's been a year? It's actually a year and 3 months. Yeah.
Elvis has left the building.
Literally has left the building. No, Elvis didn't leave the building. Elvis got kicked out of the building. He was removed from the building. I don't know. Single nowadays is different. I am not ashamed of my age. I am 55. I am 55. Soon to be 56 and single. And that is weird. Weird.
Why is it weird?
Because men at my age, I feel, should have their shit together.
They should.
Right.
That is, you better say that.
I
And
am,
they don't.
my shit's together,
That's right.
and I'm single,
Yes.
but theirs is not.
That's a problem.
I am shocked at a lot. Now, I'm not saying there's not good men out there, because I know they're there, and I'm looking, I'm trying to find that, but I ain't, not yet. I ain't found it yet.
Say where they at though.
Where, I don't know. Somebody tell me where they're at. Reach out and tell me where they're at so I can go to the right place.
Say where they at though.
What do you mean?
Say it. Say
Where they at?
though.
Where they at though?
No, we gonna work on it. She said where they at though. That's
Yeah.
what she really been.
That's what I
saying.
meant.
Where they
Yes.
at?
I'm still learning. I'm newly single. I was married for quite some time. Well, to the Elvis, I feel I've been married 25 years collectively.
Yeah.
Collectively. So, I know what I feel like, I guess, marriage should be, and I just haven't found.
So it's really hard for you to date.
Everything is hard because, first of all, when they see you at my age at dating, I don't know, their expectations are different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just not, I don't know. Maybe I'm still learning at the same time. I really don't want to just accept anymore like I did before.
Right. So as an
I expect
entrepreneur,
more.
does that put a different spin on it?
Absolutely, because I have found so far that men at my age that are single don't have that spirit.
They don't have the entrepreneurial spirit.
No.
No, because they look toward retirement, so they're not.
They don't want to work. They don't want to work. They're ready. They've worked. They've done the hard stuff already in their life, and they're ready to go the other direction.
Yeah.
They're ready to stop. They want to relax. They want to they're not looking for that. So I think I lose because of what I portray.
Right.
I scare people away.
Get you a youngin'.
Get
I
to
tried
it.
that.
Go to the kindergarten.
I tried the kindergarten. It didn't work.
No, not kindergarten. Not kindergarten. Listen, we need to go to,
Middle school?
Middle school. At least.
Middle school. Go
Okay,
to
well, I need
middle
to
school.
find middle school because kindergarten didn't work. Didn't work. I had to take kindergarten back to mama.
That's a boy toy. Right.
Yeah. And they think, and that's something that really that's something that really upsets me, is because they think because they're a boy toy that you're supposed to be happy for what little bit they given you. That ain't enough.
No. That's toys get put on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know?
And when you put them on the shelf, they get mad.
Yes, they do. Yes.
But
So
she'll ghost them.
I don't ghost them. I just walk away. I take them home
She's a ghost.
and drop them off. Now this one time I did. This last time I did. Drop them off.
Sometimes it be like that.
Safe. At least I don't put them out on the street. At least I take them home.
Take them where they can be cared for.
I take them home so that they're
She let 'em
safe.
get groceries and everything before they go home. She makes sure they can eat.
I got
After she ghosts them.
So who's next to talk about dating in this age?
I'm not single and I'm not dating, but I'm married. But okay, well, this is kind of off the record. I'm not single. I am married. I've been married going on 7 years. Actually, this is husband number 3. But there are challenges with everything that you do. Honestly, dating, sometimes you gotta kind of look outside of the box, right? Because sometimes the thing that you're not looking for end up being what you need at that time. And I say that because I'm very open about my relationship with my husband. When I met my husband, I met him on a dating site, a chat line, and my husband was incarcerated at the time. So we're 14 years strong. And when he got out, we got married and stuff. But it's a challenge because he's from another state and I'm from Louisiana. So it's definitely the lifestyle that he lived was totally different from me. So it's always kind of like trying to come between the middle, and it doesn't always work out because there's a lot of tugging and pulling, because like for me, if I'd have met him on the street, he would have never been my type ever, because that's, I'm a kind of like good girl kind of saying. He was like street guy, different type of walk from me. But, it works, and it's a struggle. It's a balance because people think because I'm this husband number 3 that I'm supposed to have all the answers with being married. There's no book. There's no book.
No,
There's no rules on
sure.
what a marriage should look like or what it is.
I mean,
No, but I have something. I have something coming up, girls. It's called Love Behind Bars. So that's gonna definitely be that's gonna be something interesting. So yeah, so that's coming. But the thing is, there is never a guide on how to deal with relationships. You gotta kind of balance it out, and we struggle on a lot of things. We have different views on a lot of things, but at the end of the day, you gotta just know what you're looking for. You gotta know who and what you stand for, because it will take you for a loop sometimes. So yes, you just gotta know what you're looking for. But I say that being single actually will give you the opportunity to find out who you are and what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't feel because you're single that you are like an outcast. Being single is kind of good, because with being married and in relationships, like, you have to deal with other people's shit. You have to deal with their shit. You have to balance that out, and sometimes it doesn't always work out. But at the end of the day, you just keep moving. Pray. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. So there's a beauty in both marriage and being single. So follow what you find, what works for you, I would say.
Right.
Okay.
that's nice.
I would say for me, this is the longest I've ever been single in my life, and I'm getting ready to be 49 in a couple weeks. I've only been single. I've only been single for about 4.5 years, and believe it or not, that's the longest period that I've ever been single. And so I feel like I want to not be single no more. But when I first started being single, I was like, shit, this the life. I don't want to be bothered. I ain't trying to be with nobody. I just want a maintenance man. I can call you up. You do what you need to do, and bye-bye. But now I feel like, yes, I am ready. I've been married 3 times myself. I'm ready for number 4, and that's it. Number 4 and done. Unless he pass on, God rest his soul. If he do, 5, come on. I'm just saying. But for me, I feel like dating is very difficult, because when you reach a certain age, you're not for the bullshit. You're just not for it. When somebody feel like you owe them something because they took you out to some half-ass dinner at Cheddar's, boy, bye. I don't owe you not a damn thing. First of all, I don't even like their soup. So don't take me somewhere and then at the end of the night talk about, well, we grown. Okay. Yeah, we grown. Bye-bye. It was nice meeting you. It was nice seeing you tonight, but no. And you would think that when people get a certain age, they pass that, but they are not. And for me, dating sites worked for me at first because it's hard for me to meet people in real life. Like in real life, people don't approach me, and I don't know why. I'd be so pissed off. I'd be like, "Hey, I'm over here. How you doing?" And those people, they will not approach, and I'd be like, "Dang, I know I'm friendly, but they won't approach." So dating sites kind of work in that respect, but at the same damn time, when they connect on social media, they be done. Like, oh, and I'd be like, "Don't let that social media fool you." First of all, that's not real. That's just social media, and don't even get distracted by that. Get to know me. But it's been a challenge because I know that I'm not for the bullshit. As soon as I see a red flag, I'm done. I mean, I don't even play no games with those red flags. So what I'm trying to learn is maybe all the flags ain't red. Maybe I done made them already in my mind. And maybe they just being an individual. I like what you said about the challenges with you and your husband. Because if I met a dude and he was incarcerated, okay, bye-bye. Good luck with that. That ain't for me, bruh. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But at the same damn time, that could have been my soulmate. You never know. So for me, I was talking to a guy and he is such a nerd. And I was just like, oh my God, are you black? And I know he black. But it's just all this. Hey, boo, if you watch it, it's all this, stuff that he does that's outside of the box. And I'm like, historical reenactments and stuff and dressing up as historical characters. And, I'm like, oh, okay. Archery. And I'm like, yeah, I got a new bow and arrow. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Teaching me all about the Buffalo Soldiers. And I'm just like, okay, So what I'm trying to do now is not judge, and sometimes you do, like you said, look outside the box. You can't always want, because for me it was the thug. But just need one a thug. I just need a thug, In my life, I just needed a thug. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing better. If it wasn't a thug, it was a preacher. So that's the only two types of men I've ever had. They basically the same. Trust and believe. They basically the same. Behind closed doors is no difference. But so for me, it was those two types. But now I'm realizing you do have to. I have to think outside the box. I really do have to stop going on a type. But it's hard for me when a person talking about history and stuff, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't even much care. But I feel like I have to learn how to stretch myself, and like you said, be more open to possibilities, because if the person is going to be right for me, that doesn't mean we have to be just alike. So
Just because you don't care about what they're talking about doesn't mean that you're not compatible with that person. There are times that I tune him out, and there's times that he tunes me out because he watches Japanese anime. And when I say Japanese anime, like they're actually talking in Japanese, talking about souls entering dimensions and stuff like that. And I tuned that completely out. And if he's talking to me about it, he knows that I'm ignoring him. I'm not listening to that. And when I'm talking about some of the things that I talk about, I know that he's not listening to me. If I'm talking about bedroom candy, sometimes he might listen to me. But if I'm talking about what are you not interested? It's several things that I do that he's not interested, because I do every freaking thing. But he's not listening to me when I'm talking about those things. I think that when you see one pink flag, that you turn it red. And so stop yourself from doing that, but know that there's a limitation. It's know your tolerance level. Know what you will accept and what you won't. Just because he's a historian doesn't mean that some things that he does is not interesting. So while he's talking about that, do the appropriate oh, okay. That's crazy. Oh wow. Do those appropriate things. But when he's talking about something that you're interested in, then tune in.
Right.
Because when you're talking about glitter lips and eyelashes, I'm certain he's not going to listen to you.
This is true. But I don't talk about those things. I talk about that mucho dinero and how I can get to the money. It's all about getting to the money for me. And so, what do you think, Miss Mimi? How has dating, or have you given up on it? Are you still open to it? What is it like for you? And do you have a birthday date? I'm just saying, because if you ain't getting it busted wide open on your birthday, if you ain't getting your back burnt out on your birthday, something ain't right. I'm just saying.
Oh no, that's when she is gonna watch, because I don't. Oh, listen, and probably to tell my great uncle and my auntie and them to look. So yeah, that isn't going to answer. But anyway, at one point I had given up on dating. I was done. I'm good. I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm going to be single, because people don't approach me, right? They look at me and think a certain thing. Oh, you're too holy, or you're too this, or oh, you on a radio show. Oh, you model. Oh, or then when they do decide to cross that line and say something or talk to me, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm pretty busy on the weekends. Oh, well, you don't need me. I probably do. But if you're not willing to get to know me, to find out or to find out that if I like you enough, I'm going to create a space for you. If you ain't willing to get to know past what you see, then I need you to keep moving. And what I found is the vast majority of the people I've come across, again, like Melissa said, not to say that there aren't any good men out there, but they either don't want to date, they're tired too, they're broken, they're restarting mentally or emotionally. They're coming out of a marriage where they gave everything. Or, I mean, I run into several things. I run into the ones that, you do too much. Bye-bye. Right? I've just run into so much, but I'm grateful that to a degree, when they don't talk to me, I feel like I'm cloaked.
Can I talk about this experience I had recently?
Oh yes,
Because I hate to put people on blast, but hello, Pastor, I'm gonna need to put this person on blast. So I had an experience recently with a person. Dang, I shouldn't have said Pastor, because now people gonna know what I'm talking about. Anyway, a person. Okay. A person scratch that last thing I said, but I had experience recently with a person who was a millionaire and thought that their money was a way in for me. And for me, I ain't gonna even much lie. I was excited about the aspect of not having to worry about money. Because when you ain't got to worry about money, it's all kind of possibilities in life. I can do archery too. Shit, I can do pottery. I can do all kind of stuff. I ain't got to worry about money. Shoot, I can learn another language, community service. You're thinking about all the wonderful things you can do. Sleep in. But for me, I learned something in dealing with this person. I learned something about myself. I learned that I will not be mistreated by nobody. I don't give a damn how much money you got. And at first, I was kind of like, okay, bring it down, because this man got a little change. So bring your attitude down. If he talk crazy, bring it down, bring it down. But it got to a point where I could not bring it down no more. Because when somebody feel like they're better than you, or they can disrespect you or not respect your time, that don't work for me. And so I realize that now it's like, a lot of guys in the dating scene now, they don't even know the common courtesies that you would think people would know, like dating, the actual thing of dating. I meet so many people who the first date is come to my house. Boy, bye. I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm not coming to your house. What do you mean? Or can I come to your house? And my thing is, take me out on a date, my guy. Take me out on a date. I need to know you. I need to sit around the table, across the table from you.
It doesn't have to be an expensive date. And that's what they say. Oh, girls want a free meal. Go to the park. Let's have a picnic.
Well, see, one thing that I will not do, I will not, and I've had some problems with men in the past about this. I will not allow a man to take me to a place that I cannot pay the tab for myself. If I know I can't pay for my way, even though he's paying, if I don't have the ability to pay, don't take me there. I tell people all the time, if it's a first date, Denny's, okay, because I'm gonna cover that. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that. If I don't like your ass, it's good. Deuces. I ain't even much gotta worry about it. Thank you. But don't be taking me to Roof Chris on no first date. Because I don't like your ass, then you stuck like Chuck. Because I'm gonna order all that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, coffee is good. I love Starbucks. We can have a coffee date. But what another thing I noticed about is, we talked about this on First of All. We talked about mosting. And this is a thing that people have been doing. It's a dating technique that I notice a lot of guys do. They come into your life and they do the most immediately. Like the first conversation. It's all this, you're the woman that I've been waiting for. And I feel like you're the woman of my dreams. And I see you as a wife already. And then the next thing you know, they gone. So it's called mosting. That's the first conversation for a lot of them. First conversation. Before that even happens, before any of that happens, even on the first date, it's like, oh, just being around you. But it's a technique, because what they do then is they disappear. And the whole idea is to make you chase them. So when they disappear, they want you to be like, well, what happened? I thought I was the woman of your dreams. What did I do wrong? So has that ever happened to anybody here? Like, you've been mosted?
I've been mosted, and I fell into that, me being the, oh, are you okay? Hadn't heard from you. And then somebody was like, look, leave that nigga alone. And so that's where I am now. And really, when they come with that at the beginning, oh yeah, no, I'm sprinting. I'm telling you, if you ever want to see me run,
Yeah, that's called mosting.
yeah, if you ever want to see me bounce, like, I'm good. I, because then I'll be looking for you to back it up. But my thing now is conversation, and I need you to be comfortable with where you are in your life. If you just got a relationship, be comfortable and be okay with saying, I just got out of one, and then not doing anything extra. Like, don't come at me with boyfriendisms or, mannerisms, but you ain't trying to be in a relationship.
Right.
That makes sense. Don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't be mad because I'm going to hang out or I'm going on another date when you specifically said you don't want to be with me. How does that work? So it's been all kinds of stuff with this dating scene. So, I would love to be in a healthy, marriage, right? Because I have been married before. If it happens, it does. But trust me, I ain't out here. Ooh, is it gonna be him? Oh no, wait, it's gonna be him. That's not me. I'm enjoying my singleness.
Well, I'm out here saying, is it gonna be him?
Oh yeah, no.
Is it gonna be him?
I'm looking for my blessing. I'm not gonna let my blessing pass me by. I am looking for my blessing. So if it's you, holler at your girl, LisaDenae.com. I'm just saying, holler at your girl, LisaDenae.com. Be able to hold a conversation, be able to slang that thing, be able to pay bills, be able to be a stepdaddy, and somebody take this mic.
I can say that I have experienced hanging with a gentleman who was very honest from day one, and was willing to say, "Look, this is where I am mentally, emotionally, whatever," and was like, "That's all I got." And you can't help but respect that. Being willing to have a conversation, he knows how to use words, all of them.
What was he trying to fuck?
No,
Oh, okay.
Mama is. Of course not. Look, and one of my
Oh,
cousins.
my bad. Was he trying to have relations?
No.
Was he trying to know you?
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm just kidding now. But so that was really interesting and refreshing. But for those who think that because I am, and I've had this happen too, I'm over 40 and oh, you still single? Yeah, boo, I'm still single. And I'm having fun with it. But what's wrong with you? Somebody asked me. And what's wrong? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you? What? Yeah. Why does it have to be something that is wrong with me because I'm over 40 and I'm single? Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Right?
I would definitely ask him what's wrong.
Why
with
don't you with Chrissy?
Yes.
I'm not.
Please tell them about
I don't wanna-
what you're looking for.
No, I don't want to talk.
Well,
Well, we gonna let Chris sit here and be free.
Yes, that's good.
okay.
That works too.
Well, I guess that's our take on the single scene, and yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, everybody know what they're looking for. It is what it is. But as I said from the beginning, it's a blessing to be married. I'm very happy being married, but I feel like if at any time God decided that we were not meant to be together anymore, I'm definitely sure that I could bounce back and I would definitely enjoy my single life. I am not getting married. I am not looking. So it's cool. I'm cool because I feel like I'm 46 now, and I'm not saying that I would never be or talk to anybody again, but I know that marriage would not be my thing anymore because I've done that. But I thank God. Like I said, it's a journey. It's a struggle. There's some days where you gotta try to figure you out, and then on top of that, you're figuring other people things out as well. But at the end of the day, it works. You know what I'm saying? It's not all good. I tell people all the time. Now, don't get caught up in la la land. That, like marriage supposed to be perfect. It's not perfect. Oh, girl, it's not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Yes, definitely date outside your race. I don't have an issue with that. I feel like love comes in all shape, forms, and fashion. You know what I'm saying? For me, it is what it is. Should I tell anybody? When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? But we're human, so we can go through those things. But
Go ahead and finish.
I'm done, sis. Go ahead. Input and
So-
get Chef on there. Go ahead. We need it from a man's perspective.
So I was single for quite a while before Chef Square, and I did like the little situation with Lisa Dene. I had a maintenance man, and that was all I needed. That was all, and I had to learn who I was. I had to learn what I wanted, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I was willing to tolerate, and what I wasn't willing to tolerate. And on the other side of that, after being by myself for a pretty long time, when you know what you will accept, they have no choice but to either meet that expectation or to move around. And
How do you
they
get
will
them to understand that?
you
Answer that
don't
question. How
you
do
put it
get them
out.
to
It's
understand
what you put out. It's not what you say. It's what you put out. And when they see what you're putting out, they're either going to get where they need to get, they're gonna get right, or they're gonna get left.
Right. Putting out the incorrect information.
Correct. You're not putting your foot down up front. You're letting people slide a little bit.
I understand. I do, but I feel like they're watching you in the beginning to see what, and they're not always upfront with who they are either.
Yeah, I mean,
And so it takes a little while to get.
that person. Because if not, then it's gonna be that whole cycle is gonna keep
Yep.
until somebody breaks.
I feel like
until-
I'm wasting my time. I'll date somebody for like 3 months, and then you find out who the real person is, and then you got to move on to the next one because they're not being themselves. I'm always being myself. I feel like. And they're
you
not
are
being
you are
themselves.
being yourself, and that's not, there's nothing wrong with who you're being, and there's nothing wrong with the type of person that you are. It is something wrong when you have to continually adjust who you are to accommodate another person.
I feel like I'm not doing that though. I feel like that's why
You
haven't
make
found-
allowances.
I haven't found the right relationship because I'm not going to accept. I'm not going to accept what I don't want.
But you make
What I'm not looking
allowances
for.
with little things, and with men, when you make a small allowance, they take it and make it bigger. And that's they, when you let somebody, exactly, when you let
Why
somebody
can't people
slide,
be
they
who
ice
are
skate.
why can't they be who they are from the beginning?
I don't know. Ask their mama why they didn't raise them
Why
right.
can't you be that way from the
They are,
beginning?
if they're in denial or not. That's why, again, if you know what you want and they start showing signs, exhibiting signs, or say things about who they are and their character, you're either going to accept it and be like, oh, I'll let it slide, right? And then you're going to end up back where you were before, or you going to let them kahunas drive and be like, say, pimpin', what you mean about that? Have
And
that
that's what you gotta say.
conversation
You gotta say,
and
say
let
pimping.
them explain, right?
Come on, chef.
let
Come on now.
them
You
back
over there
up
doing
what they
these
said or
things.
did,
We
and
need to hear
then
from you.
make an educated decision and go
We
from
need
there.
to hear from
Exactly.
him.
Come on, chef. Come on. I'm gonna sit on your lap. Come on.
Yeah. He got something
Come on.
to say. Come on, chef.
Come on with it.
We gotta hear it for the men. For the men.
Step up for the brothers.
Come shed some light on
Get
it.
on the camera.
Yes.
Step up for the brothers.
Yes.
Sit on your lap.
Come on, chef.
That's how I feel, Chef.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Yes.
Um,
Well,
here's the thing. I kind of had in my head that it's all about you as a person. You have to be comfortable with who you are in order to be effective in anything that you're going to endeavor in. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship or a marriage or a situationship or whatever. It's not going to come into fruition if you don't know who you are and what you want. So a lot of times, a lot of things fizzle out just because of the fact that it the other a lot of parties, they just don't know who they are. That's me. That's mine. So that's pretty much what it is. And you have, like I say, you have to be comfortable with who you are.
Okay, so from a male point of view, and a woman comes at you with that, why you shoot them down and say, you're not giving me a chance or whatever?
It just depends on how the situation is presented itself. Like, okay, here's the thing.
I gotta ask because I need to know.
If you shut if you gonna shut down my bullshit before I can even say it, what you expect gonna happen?
I mean, so basically you're saying that person is not being legit. They don't have the right motives.
Right. See, the thing about it is
How do you know that? How do you?
if you have to say if I'm about to say, if you let somebody hang themselves, they'll show themselves. You don't have to say nothing. You can incite a conversation and make a person so comfortable with you that they will tell you their life story. And if you are wise enough, you'll realize and you'll either A, accept it, or B, run away. Point blank, period.
All right.
I mean, because the thing about it is people make it a lot harder than what it's supposed to be. It's not that hard.
And it used to be.
It is so different now.
But here's
When
the
we was
thing.
young, it's like this. I like you, you like me. Let's be together. Okay, cool. Now it's I like you, you like me,
But I like her
but I like everybody else too.
right. I want her and her and her and her and her.
Every girl in the world.
But you can't be with nobody.
You know what?
That's me.
Here's the thing. I remember when I was single, I told a female that if she wanted to mess with me, I was gonna have to pull a credit report. I was that serious. So I mean, it just it's about what you want, and after that, let the chips fall where they may. Because the thing about it is if you want somebody to step up to your level, create the level. If you want somebody to step to your table, set the table. And then not only create the table, not only set the table, but sit at the table and be willing to conduct business at the table. Me and my wife, I tell my wife all the time, what we gonna do if we have any issues, we gonna bring it to the table because we gonna work it out and we gonna go on about our business, and it is what it is. It's business as usual, and that's what we do, and that's how we make it work. It's the level of conversation and the comfortability in me and her comfortability with her for us to come together and make a dynamic team.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, but what about those that say they got that dynamic going on and they really claim?
Girl, look here. Listen. Hold on. I got a question.
Oh God.
What's the difference in between buying a car from a wholesale lot, paying cash for it, and going to a major dealership and paying cash for a brand new vehicle? You want to know what the difference is? Is that in one instance, you get exactly what you pay for. And in the other instance, you get exactly what you pay for, but you get a warranty on top of that. So if you think about it, if you correlate that into the dating scene, then what it is you either a let them sit, you set the bar and you let them rise to the occasion, and you don't believe nothing that you see, you believe some of what you hear, and you let the chips fall where they may.
Okay. You allow time.
No, you allow things that you keep telling yourself you're mean for what you are not willing to accept.
I agree with everything Chef Square said, except for what he said about what now?
What now? Let's keep it on.
Well, I'm Christy. I'm 37, and yes, I am single. I was married before, and I don't care if anyone think I mean. I know what I want, and that's what it is. I'm not gonna change for nobody. I'm not gonna unfold or anything like that. If they don't bring to the table what I'm looking for, that's it.
That's how I am.
There you have it.
I know that's right. She just said what she said.
You know, so then I just want to, address, just say something about that. It's okay for you to know what you want, but at some point, it's like actually the people that's on the street, and I look at those a lot of hobo, right? Or we think they're hobo, but in reality, you never know what God is actually bringing to you if you never really just kind of open up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I like to see the potential in people, and it doesn't always work like that. So I want to see the good in everybody. So I kind of just ride on, okay, well, he has potential. He has potential, and I try to, for me, I create what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm upfront. Yeah, you may have this lacking. I'm looking for that, but I'm willing to kind of sway and bend a little bit. You know what I'm saying? To kind of create my own scene, and I do that in business too. Like I might not have the whole cake, but I'm willing to see how it could produce or what we're missing to get that cake together. So sometimes you just gotta kind of be open. You know what I'm saying? On something. Just
I
don't.
agree with what y'all both saying.
Like you get burned when you do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like I know exactly what I want, and I don't need to tell nobody what I want. I just know when the right man, come in front of me, presents itself. I know if that's for me or not.
But beware of people in sheep's clothing. I say because a man can present himself uh to be whatever he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? and sometimes you don't really get the full picture because people feel like we're just dating, so I don't have to just let you know who I am. I can portray what you say you're looking for. But for her, you know, right, right, that's what I was going to say. So if you don't tell them, then they won't know exactly what you're looking for, and they can just kind of be themselves, and you will see what they're working with. Christy.
What? No. I'm finished.
You tried.
Man, I tried it, but I do agree. Yes, I agree. I agree with what you're saying, Tawana, and I agree with what Melissa is saying, because you start out like that. You know, as you're young, you start out, hey, he's got potential. I can work with him. I can. By the time you pass a certain age, you be like, damn that. I need to know what you got right now, because I can't bank on potential. You know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, I have to agree with that as well. Yes, definitely. So don't get it twisted now. You know what I'm saying? I go on potential now, but they have to. You have to have some shit. You know, because a person can only take but so much, man. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Don't get it twisted now. Yes, but yeah, potential. But look, thinking somebody got potential, man.
That's what we were talking about. We were talking about how difficult it is in the dating world, and definitely how difficult it is to date as an entrepreneur. So Love and Entrepreneurship decided that we are going to have a meet and greet here at Kiante's on April the 18th for all the entrepreneurs that are out here single, looking for love or dating or situationships or whatever you're looking for. Come to the meet and greet at Kiante's. It's hosted by myself and Chef Square, and we're out here mingling and meeting and greeting, and we just kind of gonna stand by and watch y'all and help y'all meet and greet and mingle. We're gonna have single entrepreneur Melissa. We're gonna have single entrepreneur Lisa Danae. And y'all ladies, we're gonna have single entrepreneur Richie Rich. And if y'all don't see, my friend looks good, okay? So y'all come and talk to my friend. And he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy, and he's an entrepreneur. And he is not one of those guys that does not have the entrepreneurial spirit. He definitely has it. So you definitely want to come and meet Richie Rich, and me and y'all like the big booties come meet Miss Melissa and Lisa Danae, because that's what they got, honey. They serving all of that. Mimi with the juicy Mimi.
I'm just saying, if you want to see some real ass, baby, this your chance. I'm just saying. April 18th at Kiante's Lounge. It's real, and it comes with plenty cellulite, just in case you didn't think it was real. Yeah, it got that real jiggle, them real stretch marks, and that real cellulites. I'm just saying, it ain't fake. So yeah, this ain't that. Listen, this came from the Lord. Yes. Yes. We woke up like this. So anyway, I guess we are going to change gears, switch gears, and change the subject. It is Mimi's choice, since it's her birthday. And Miss Diva Reese says, happy birthday, Miss Mimi. So, Miss Mimi, it's your choice how we spend the next 15 minutes of our show, the last 15 minutes of our show.
I don't know. Let's see. We kind of sort of talked about we talked about the dating, because I did want to touch on Derek Jackson and that situation. Touch. But I think we agreed that we wouldn't, right?
That's whatever you want to talk about.
I don't know. I want to have whole lot of it. Whole lot of it. I don't know what I want to talk about.
I don't like dead air. So all I'm gonna say is about the whole Derek Jackson incident. I wasn't really messing with him anyway, so I don't care. But I just hope that his wife is okay. As long as Papoose don't cheat, the world is good. Now I'm just letting y'all know, Papoose cheat, it's a wrap for me. I'm just saying, if he cheat, the world gonna crash and everything gonna go down. Oh, Russell Wilson too. But I'm talking about Remy Ma's husband, Papoose. If he cheat, Yes. So I mean, as long as he's solid, we all good. So Miss Mimi doesn't have a topic that she wants to talk about. So anybody else, anything burning on your mind you just been wanting to talk about? Well, let me go on and plug Stunner Radio then, because we do have an event coming up, our new studio launch on April 10th. And we will also be celebrating the birthday of a lady that is a queen. And, she's just all of those things. And her name is your girl, Lisa Dene. I'm just saying, 49 and fine as wine. So we're going to be celebrating on April the 10th. It is limited space, so we have an event page that we have been inviting people to. I do suggest that you RSVP, because when we get to capacity, I'm gonna be like, hello and goodbye. Cash app, bye-bye. So go ahead and RSVP. We would love to see you there. We're excited about our new studio. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting Stunner Radio, and getting us to where we need to be. Shout out to Miss Cat at Flat Fee Credit and Repair, who is a sponsor of Stunner Radio as of last week. Shout out to House of Couture Houston, who had us at the at their event last week. Shout out to Lisa the Boss Lady, Chef Square, Miss Mimi, Latriva Deneen. Did I miss anybody? Zoe. Shout out to Tawana, who's with us today. I just want everybody to know. Oh, and shout out to our new shows that's coming up with LaFlower Bowie, Uncommon Faith with LaFlower B, and Beyond the Vows with Marcus and LaFlower. Shout out to Dr. Stephanie Finney in Richmond, Virginia. Look, y'all think that Stunner is only in Houston? We not. We got shows all over, and we are going to be launching some more shows. I'm in talks with other people in other places. So thank you so much for supporting us. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do need more subscribers. Just go to YouTube and check out Stunner Radio. Please go to our website, support us, and you can also follow us on Instagram. We need more followers also on Instagram. Let me just say this too. We need some more shows. If you think that you have a concept that's good for a show, if you're a talker, if you got something to say and you need to be heard, thank you, Miss Carol. She said you ladies are fab. Thank you so much. And you need to be heard. Holler at us, and we're looking for interns and we're looking for volunteers. So we do have our studio launch coming up on April 10th. On April 18th, we have the single entrepreneur meet and greets with love and entrepreneurship. And then yeah, that's it, right? We got anything else coming up?
May. We have a brand new show that is coming out this May. It's called
Travel Talk Tuesday.
and we're going to be talking about everything travel, y'all. We're going to let y'all know all the updates. We're going to let y'all know what we're doing and where we're going, and we will be going.
All right. I like to be going hard.
50. Yes. That's not going to be in the United States.
I know that's right. I love that. Travel Talk Tuesday is coming to Stunner Radio. And yeah, we're excited about our studio launch. We're excited about the new shows that are coming. If you want to join Stunner Radio, just hit us up on the email at booking@Stunner Radio. We have lots of opportunities for people who would like to have their own show. So with that being said, we're going to just wrap up. I want to know what everybody would like to leave our viewers with. We're going to start at the other end of the table. What would you like to leave our listeners and viewers with today? If it was one thing you could tell them, what would you like? Where you going? Oh, well, I'm going to hold your spot, because I know she got something to tell y'all. I know she got something to tell y'all. So, yes, she did. What would you like to leave our viewers and our listeners with, Melissa?
Oh my gosh. Anyone that is of an older age, I feel like I say older, I'm 55. You still have lots of life ahead. Don't think that you're going downhill. You're not going downhill. You could still go up.
It's up.
You
up.
can go where it is you. Well, you can go wherever you want to go.
That's right.
Single or not.
And she can get you there. Dream destination travel.
Our president is 79.
Yeah.
And he has a very important job.
Yes, ma'am.
You think it's over in your 50s?
No. What I got to say is I want you to wake up every day and know that you're amazing. And if you don't know, then I need you to keep telling yourself, because what I do know is that if you don't know how amazing you are, then you're probably thinking that you're not. And you're telling yourself that you're not, then you can believe that you are. So wake up and tell yourself you are amazing, and you got to make sure that you're naked in the mirror. Turn around, look back at it, and say, I'm amazing. And that's what I need you to do every single day, because you are. And the reason why you are is because God put you here. You don't have to wake up. You don't have to get the little nasty stuff out your eye. You don't have to get your wipe your mouth or anything. You're enough and you're beautiful and you're amazing when you open your eyes before you even move.
All right. So what I want to leave today is Lisa Danae said something early and it stuck so bad because just last night I had a conversation with two new ladies who are now I'm on their team with credit repair. But a lady was telling me how wonderful I am, and a lot of times I don't see the beauty in myself. But she said something, and it really rang a bell when you said that I am anointed and I was appointed. So know that you have a purpose, no matter what it is. You don't ever let anybody steal your shine because there is a good and a light inside of all of us. So remember that you are anointed and you are appointed. So you guys be blessed.
Amen. Um, no, I know, right? So the song, and people oftentimes miss the message because of the deliverer, right?
Right.
Hadn't heard. I've heard the song. Who was that? Was it Cardi B? Right. And only in pieces. And I remember when I heard it was only because people were mad at her doing the song. And then when I heard it, I was like, but she's talking about that struggle. I can relate to that struggle because I was told that I was ugly. I wasn't gonna never be. And now she, and then in her chorus, when it's up, it's up, it's stuck until it's stuck. I'm up.
All right.
And I intend on staying stuck here, right? In this upwardness. So be about you, and like Lisa said, get naked in the mirror. And I had to do that. I had to do that, really get comfortable with looking at myself and saying, you're beautiful, you're awesome. And people laugh off a lot of times when they hear the sign, the you is kind, you is smart, but try it and see what it does. And I mean, every day for 7 days, try it every day, at least once a day. You was kind, you was smart, you was beautiful, you was wonderful, you were awesome. I'm just do it. Make it happen. Let me know how you feel.
Man, it has been such a great and wonderful day. I just want to leave everybody with, I feel like we should encourage each other. We should uplift each other. But I do want to leave you with something a little bit different. I was thinking about her talking about the lyrics from the Cardi B song. I want to leave you with some lyrics from my song called Smoke. You looking crazy because you thought it was a joke, but just sit back and watch the show and catch my smoke. That's what I need y'all to do. Because here's the thing. Sometimes people will hold you back and hold you down because you feel like you need them to be on board with you. But what you don't need them on board with you. Some people you got to leave around and let them catch your smoke. And I hope you don't choke. But you thought it was a joke. So sit back and watch the show. And sometimes you got to show people. And I would remember being a kid and my dad used to say all the time, one monkey don't stop no show. And I never understood what he meant by that. But as I got older, I realized what he meant by that. Sometimes people can come into your journey with you and feel like, well, I'm gonna drop out because I don't want you to get too far ahead. Baby, bye. One monkey do not stop no show. You can sit back and watch the show and catch my smoke because I am just like Tawana, anointed and appointed for a time as this. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. So a lot of people have come and Stunner Radio is like new. People have contacted me and like, oh my God, thinking we've been in existence for a long time because of our numbers and because of the things that we've been doing. But y'all don't understand, we haven't even been a year. We are brand new and people have already come through. We've had people come and go already. But I need you to understand, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't change the fact that Stunner Radio still the heart and soul of the culture. Stunner Radio still is the place for you to be heard. So I just want to leave that with you. Let somebody catch your smoke. You can show them better than you can tell them. A lot of times people feel like you can't be successful without them. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. And to the women who might be suffering through domestic violence or any type of abusive relationship, do not think that you got to stay with somebody just to be loved. You can get that love and give that love to yourself. Do not let anybody abuse you or misuse you or feel like you have to stay with them. They can catch your smoke too. And keep it moving. Don't choose. This is what I tell my children. Don't choose nobody over you. Don't you dare choose anybody over you. And that goes for friends, family, that goes for romantic relationship, that goes for everybody. So with that being said, happy birthday to Miss Mimi. Mimi the Great is 48. And we're gonna be about to eat some cake. And don't worry, just stay tuned to our page. We're gonna put on a little music and see if she can be able to toot that thing up a little bit. Tune it up. She gonna work with something and twerk something before we leave Kiante's lounge. She already done popped some pain pills, so she gonna be all right. Don't even much worry about it. And we got a person here that got some knees. Lisa, the boss lady, she got the knees, so she gonna work the knees for all of us. I'm just gonna make a wiggle in the middle a little bit because that's about all I can do. And we will see you guys next time. Next Saturday, we will be in our studio at Stunner Radio. But it's not our launch yet, but we will be there giving you a little bit of behind the scenes of what is going on in our new spot. I just want to say thank you to Vanguard Media who held us down when we did not have a studio. They held us down. I know we paid a pretty penny, so it ain't like it was free, but I'm just saying y'all did hold us down, and I appreciate that. Shout out to Adriana. Shout out to Jose. We miss you guys so much. We miss you guys and hope that you will be able to make it to the launch. So until next week, y'all stay up because when it's up,
It's up. It's up. It's up.
all right, we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
But how can I forget the way you hurt me, baby? The way you every time we